Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me here at Holy Cross Lutheran Church. Today, I brought in a little game for us to play. You see next to me, I have 3 cups. Underneath 2 of the cups is nothing. And underneath one of them is a special object that we're going to use in our children's message today. So I want you to guess, you can play along at home, I want you to guess which one of the cups has something special hidden underneath it. So look at the cups and make your pick. And as you're making your pick, I want you to think, can you be absolutely sure that you are picking the right one? That's probably difficult unless I help you out. So how about this? How about if I lift up each cup just a tiny, tiny bit to give you a little peek underneath? So we'll just go down the row, and remember, you're looking for which one has something underneath it. So here's the first cup, just a little peek. Second cup, just a little peek. And third cup, just a little peek. So did the peek help you know which cup had something underneath it? The peek definitely helped me. I know which one has something underneath it now. And so this actually is a little bit like the Bible reading that we're going to talk about today. The Bible reading that we are talking about today is called the Transfiguration. So that's a pretty big word. Can you repeat that word after me? Transfiguration. So you did a good job saying it. I'm betting not all of you know what that means. So let's read from the Bible and see if that helps us know what is transfiguration. Jesus took with him Peter, James, and John and led them up a high mountain where they were alone. As they looked on, a change came over Jesus, and his clothes became shining white, whiter than anyone in the world could wash them. Then the 3 disciples saw Elijah and Moses talking with Jesus. Peter spoke up and said to Jesus, "Teacher, how good it is that we are here. We will make 3 tents, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah." He and the others were so frightened that he did not know what to say. Then a cloud appeared and covered them with its shadow, and a voice came from the cloud. "This is my own dear son. Listen to him." They took a quick look around but did not see anyone else. Only Jesus was with them. So do you remember what that big word was that our Bible story was all about? Transfiguration. So if you were listening as I read the story, we read that Jesus was changed. Jesus was up on the mountain with his disciples, and all of a sudden, his appearance changed. His clothes became white, whiter than anyone could wash them, and I bet they were whiter than any clothes that I have ever seen in my life. That was how Jesus was transformed. Jesus changed. That's the transfiguration. Jesus changed. That's what transfiguration means. It means a change. And so what it actually was, besides the change, it was actually giving the disciples a little peek at who Jesus actually was. Because they could see on the outside that Jesus was a man. Jesus was 100% a man. He looked just like any other man that they knew, and they knew that from the outside. And what the transfiguration did was give them a little bit of a peek, because not only was Jesus fully man, Jesus was also fully God. That's one of those fascinating things that is hard for us as people, as human beings, to understand, that Jesus could be fully man and yet fully God, but that's what he was. That's totally true. So when Jesus changed, they got a glimpse. They got that little peek at God's glory. So the object that was hidden underneath the cup is a cross that I have hanging on my office door, because a cross always reminds us of God's full glory that we saw through Jesus. The disciples just got a little glimpse. We know from history, from the Bible, that Jesus went on to do more of his ministry, and Jesus gave up his life on the cross. The Bible even tells us that because Jesus was God, no one could take his life. It's not like they put him up on the cross and killed him. Jesus gave up his life. He made that choice. And 3 days later, he rose from the dead, as only God could do. And that is amazing God's glory. And so when we tell others all about Jesus, all about God, we are actually giving them a little peek. When we tell them how God is working in our lives, that's a little peek at how amazing and how powerful God is. So would you go ahead and say a prayer with me? I will say the prayer and you can repeat it after me. Dear God, you are awesome. You are powerful and perfect. Thank you for giving us a peek at who you truly are through Jesus. Help us tell others so they can know how awesome and perfect you are. We pray this in the name of Jesus. Amen.